Hello and welcome to the Ministry of Bridges channel, your YouTube Bridges channel. I was thinking to do this episode outdoors, but it's kind of getting too spooky for me. This is going to be the first Ministry of Bridges channel special episode, Halloween. I'm going to bring you some very sad bridges, spooky bridges, and a couple of cool bridges too. And we'll let you know where those bridges are located in the world. But I think it's better to hurry up. There are some noises over there. Ah, it's just a kid. I'm not sure if I forgot to say, my name is Gabriel Neves, and this is the Ministry of Bridges. Oh yes, yeah, this way, this way. I can guarantee it was a kid. I think it was more than one. They were here. Maybe on the other side. I told you. They were here. I quit, enough. I needed to have a bridge for this to be in the channel. So here a bridge. I think I'm safe. I'm on my way home and I live to tell the tale.
Happy Halloween!
I'm back home, safe, and now I can show you a couple of images I prepared for you for this special Halloween. I picked the music to go with every section. We are going to have some traditional music, some heavy metal, and some other music that I've picked to go with each segment. I need to clarify a couple of things. The first is, what is a bridge? For this episode, a bridge is anything that can help us to cross from one side to the other. This Worthington Glacier in Alaska, it's a bridge. I just want to clarify that. Technically it's not, obviously it's not, but I want to clarify that for the sake of this episode. Let's do this way. And obviously I won't cross this one, but this is the Tapiola beach in Finland. The sea is frozen and I had enough courage to go and have a walk from mainland to the islands. I thought it was safe until my colleagues, the day I come back and Monday I can return to the office, and my colleagues, they told me that I was crazy because the ice was already melting. The question you should be doing all the time, every time I show a picture today, is would you cross it? Concrete bridges. For the concrete bridges, we have bridges in USA, Brazil, Germany, Latvia, Spain, and Ukraine. This is in Ukraine. Could be in many other countries in the world. This is a sad bridge. And we can see the rebar. It's very, very thin rebar and probably under-designed. This bridge needs attention. Now, this is a bridge that could be again everywhere. And this one looks like has been damaged by a truck. And unfortunately, we have many truck drivers. They don't check the height of some low bridges and they keep crashing against those. This one in Rio Grande do Sul in Brazil. Very unsafe bridge for the inspectors. Very, very dangerous for the inspectors. And these people, they look like tourists. They just crossing the bridge. First bridge, United States. Picture that shows this bridge needs some kind of attention. This bridge is in Latvia. For sure, it's not a bridge that you can cross nowadays. The dangers here is you don't know the quality of the bridge underneath, right? So you walk over and you think you are safe, and definitively you are not. Another bridge in USA, very common, this kind of bridges, the authorities are not paying attention and spending the money that they should in order to keep these bridges in good condition. Very unsafe in Ukraine. We can see there are some ropes there in the past, probably they were rotten, and now the opening is there again. Very, very unsafe. Latvia. First time I saw this picture, I thought it was on purpose, maybe for the cyclists to dismount and walk over, but looks like it's a kind of concrete disease. I'd love to have an expert opinion about what this is. Spain. Very dangerous bridge. You cross with a car and looks like needs some kind of attention. And this one in Wuppertal, Germany, it's a Lego bridge. Don't let the kids out. That is why this bridge is here. It's in pristine condition, but what about the kids if they go there and start dismounting the bridge? I absolutely love this bridge. This is in Denver, Colorado, USA. It's unbelievable the conditions of this bridge. It is in the concrete, it's a steel bridge, but the steel looks in a better condition than the wing walls. Look at this. Looks like there is a stone there playing as a bearing. I'm not sure. And this is near a really nice town, Westminster. I took this picture in Brazil, Bahia. I crossed the bridge walking. I had no courage to be inside the car, and my friends, they just drove over this bridge. It was very, very scary. Now we have the metal bridges. Locations of the bridges: USA, Iceland, Poland, Thailand, Malaysia, and New Zealand. So here in Thailand, this is metal, so is one of those bridges. Would you cross this one? I'm not sure if I would cross this one. I would think twice if I cross or not. This one, this bridge is going down, and unfortunately is not going to be dismantled by humans. It will be the nature, it will take care of it. And very, very dangerous. This one is dangerous in Blenheim, New Zealand. Is beautiful, dangerous in the sense that it's not for pedestrians, but I guess the pedestrians will have access and cross it. That is why it's so dangerous. Somewhere in Southeast Asia, I think again the asphalt, the holes and all that probably is not the worst of the bridge. Looks like the steel work, it's in really bad shape. USA. Again, I don't know if this one is still used. I guess it is. And looks like the abutment on the north side, something is absolutely wrong with that part of the abutment. Looks like kind of just went down. And this one is somewhere out there. I don't know where is it. I love that abutment. The Lego kids, they could come here and do a better job. But it was very inventive, at least. Talking about abutments, what about this one in ELDVOTN, in Iceland? I have no idea how long the abutment goes inside the ground, but doesn't inspire much confidence, that abutment there. Tungna, Iceland. This one I would cross carefully, but looks like I'm not sure if cars could cross this or not, but I would cross this one, but it's quite dangerous. Cars are not crossing. We have another bridge just on the right-hand side. But in this one in Pilchowice, in Poland, I'm not sure what those planks are doing there, just for the pedestrians not to cross and fall. This bridge shouldn't be for pedestrians at all. And now, planks. Bridges in Poland, Indonesia and Thailand. Zakopane, Poland. Very inventive. I would cross this one. Looks sound, so I would risk it. Thailand. This one depends the height, but looks like it's very, very high. So I'm not sure, but the second support, the right hand side, doesn't look very nice. This one, yes, for sure, Indonesia, so bamboo, this will be okay to cross, and looks like that almost every year they rebuild this bridge, but then when you cross, you don't know where to go when you cross to the other side. Somewhere in the north of Europe, yes, and this is, I can see here, four-wheel drive cars going and crossing. You see there the metal already bended, very, very dangerous. This is a dangerous bridge to cross with a vehicle. You never know when that metal is going to break. Stone bridges. Bridges located in Spain, Switzerland, UK, Cyprus, France, Greece and China. Beautiful. POMMIERS in France. Beautiful. This one, it will be here in 1000 years. Another perspective of the same bridge. This bridge for sure is being protected. Another beautiful stone bridge in AVERZASCZ Valley, Switzerland. 100% protected, not dangerous, is one of the cool ones that I told you that I would be showing. Absolutely beautiful. HUANGSHAN Park, China. Very, very high, the location of this bridge. This one is very sound. Devon, England, UK. Very old bridge. I think it's 13th century. KONITSA, Greece. This bridge was blown up by the Greeks a long time ago. It was part of a very old stone bridge. It's a shame. There is nothing that can be done about it. It's done, it's done. This one, something should be done about it. Soria, Spain. This is a spooky bridge. This is a very old bridge, and Spain government is allowing it to just stone by stone is going down, and something should be done about this bridge. Maybe it's way too late, I don't know, but they should be doing something about this. This beautiful one in Cyprus will be there in 100 years, but not that Spanish bridge which we have seen. Post Bridge, England, UK. Very similar with the previous one from Devon. Beautiful. I will cross this bridge every day, no worries at all. If it is not icy and windy. A natural bridge in Mallorca, Spain. Nice. I don't know if it's going to be there in 100 years. I would cross it carefully, of course, but I will cross this one. And now, suspension bridges. And we have bridges in Canada, Albania, Croatia, France, Switzerland, UK, Pakistan and Madagascar. Mount Titlis in Switzerland, amazing project, sky bridge near Devon. I'll cross it too, maybe not during the winter time. This one in Pakistan is considered the most dangerous bridge in the world. You don't believe it? Just wait for the next picture. Unbelievable landscape. Don't get distracted. This bridge is dangerous. I still would cross it. Mahajanga, Madagascar, very high, sounds stable. It's dangerous just because of the height. This one is not high, but is in Croatia and is rope and wood. I don't see any vertical connections between the cable, rope cable, and the deck. So could be very swingy bridge. This one has it, and this one I love it. Is in Europe somewhere. Look at her shoes. I would cross this one for sure, but I think I will leave my high heels at home. Yes, I would, but I would cross it. Somewhere in the sky. Yes, no idea where this bridge is. It's beautiful, looks much more stable than the one we saw a couple of pictures before. I would cross it, but I have no idea where this is. Carrick-a-Raid, Northern Ireland, UK, beautiful bridge. Oh yes, I would cross it. Very long suspension bridge in Vancouver, Canada. Sounds very safe, despite being very long and very high for sure. Chamonix, France. This one is not for everyone. I'm not sure if I would cross this one. Just maybe. I'm not sure. This is not for everyone. I have a colleague in the office. He would cross this for sure. This one, no, absolutely not. In Haifa, Israel, I wouldn't cross this one. I would wait until all these tourists to leave. Again, somewhere in Europe, let's go together, because it's a nice way to test the load capacity of the bridge. Very, very nice way. I think people assume that the bridges are there and they'll never fail. That's not the reality. And this one will fail, and Albania, it will fail. And the problem here with this one is you don't know if the plank is going to fail or not. Where should you put your feet? Maybe with a harness, I would do it, but very dangerous. And now, wood bridges. Bridges in Canada, Greece, Netherlands, Norway, Russia, Turkey, Mongolia, Pakistan, Brazil, Botswana, Thailand, Laos, and Australia. Australia, this one is dangerous because it's a very old rail bridge and it's just falling apart, and sooner or later will come down. I still think it's beautiful anyway. This is Thailand. This one is spooky. And this one, I'm not sure if I would cross this one. This one I think I would pass. I'll go under. By the side, of course. Mongolia. I needed to check the side of the bridge before I would risk crossing the bridge inside the car. I will prefer to walk over the bridge than going with a four-wheel drive to cross this bridge. Somewhere in Southeast Asia, I'll cross this bridge every day. You have bamboo and some other nature materials. I think who did this, they knew what they were doing. Canada. Come on, Canada. I think this bridge needs a little bit of attention. Doesn't look like it's too much degraded, but needs some sort of attention. Those Folgifone in Norway, very nice, no parapets. I think it's a thrill to cross this bridge because the water runs very fast under the bridge, and I think you'll feel it. The other side of the bridge, not sure if that is a gate. Zakynthos Island, Greece. Yes, 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 I would cross this bridge every day to go home. I wouldn't mind at all. Botswana, beautiful. It's a bit spooky, but looks like it's prepared for the cars to cross. But not this one in Mato Grosso in Brazil. This one I will pass, the same way I passed the other one in Bahia. I wouldn't cross this one. And the same as this one that I have no idea where it is, but I wouldn't cross this one. This is going down. Maybe just one person, it's okay. I bet 10 people crossing those tourists we saw before, crossing this one, they'll go down with the bridge. In Thailand, this one, the river is kind of doing a mess there on that pier, so it's not degraded, it's just being rebuilt with whatever they have every single year after the monsoons. Luang Prabang, Laos. Again, this is the sort of bridges that they rebuild this every single year. They have the materials available, they have the know-how, and they just do it. It's part of what they do after the monsoon season. In Pakistan, this one is unbelievable. It's very dangerous, and locals and tourists, they still cross this bridge for fun. I think if I look to the cables, they look okay. I could risk to cross this one very, very carefully. somewhere out there. Again, this one sounds okay. It's a bit spooky because of those lengths. The longitudinal ones are for the cars, but they kind of don't follow a nice path, so with the trail. So the tires here and there will go out of that. This is in Siberia, Russia. This is going down. Sooner or later we can see this is not going to hold. I wouldn't cross this one by car for sure, and walking I have some doubts. The same way as this one in Australia, this is not going to hold for long. So it will be a bit dangerous to cross this one if this bridge is still opened. And this is real. This is in Netherlands. For four-wheel drives to cross, there is just one thing here. You cannot fail. You need to do it right first time, or you're going to mess up your car and the bridge. But this, probably almost every week, people, they cross this bridge with their four-wheel drive cars. This one is in Thailand. I think it's dangerous in a sense that if I have an accident, for sure, the bridge is not going to hold the impact of the car. That's my feeling. I don't know what you think. You let me know in the comments, please. One more spooky one somewhere in the world. I don't understand that concrete longitudinal plank, let's call it like that, there where the car tire should be. So if we had before two paths for the tires, why is that plank there? Anyway, and the last one is in Turkey. It's not a spooky, it's not dangerous, but it's here in a section as beautiful because it has a roof.
It's time to say goodbye for today, but I will leave you a question. Which of the bridges I've shown is for you the most spooky one? And I make you a promise. If I get at least 666 comments or votes, I will travel to that bridge and I'll cross it myself. Promise.
All right.
Real.
Yes.
Even if it is 2021. I hope you enjoyed the episode and got frightened too. I got frightened a couple of times while editing it. I hope you have a very, very scary and spooky Halloween. See you next episode. Bye for now. Better run. Oh, yeah. This is the way. This is the way. Yeah. Ooh, my tripod, shit. Ooh.